We are headed to the safari and I'm super excited because the clouds are kind of overcasting and there's a breeze, so this is going to be the most relaxing safari ever, and I know it. I'm really excited because I think you can do the safari at night now since Animal Kingdom is staying open later.
I'm gonna take you on a ride, on a ride. I'm gonna take you on a ride. Come on, jump out the door. You can't hold me down no more. Show you how the birds learn how to fly. Don't mind leaving your nest. Don't mind making a mess. This might be the best day of your life.
Known as a forest giraffe, is giraffe's only living relative. Because they're in the forest and not the grasslands, they don't look exactly like their cousins, but they have a lot in common. 2 toes on each foot, the long prehensile tongue, 7 vertebrated ones in the neck, and the males even get ossicones on their heads, just like all giraffes do. They're the only 2 animals on Earth. Black rhinos are going to weigh somewhere around 3,000 pounds, and they're what's considered a browser, which are animals that eat from bushes and trees. They have a very skinny top lip that looks almost like a beak, and it's going to help them to grab leaves. They're actually said by many to be the most beautiful African antelope. So hippos are massive animals. They can weigh over 5,000 pounds. They're going to spend pretty much all day underwater. They do leave the water at night to look for food. They can eat up to 150 pounds a day. And they're the 3rd fastest land animals. They can run at around 60 miles an hour and also spring over 10 feet in the air repeatedly. For the cows, those are obviously very fancy cows. Those are Ankole cattle. They also call these Egyptian longhorns. And in Africa, they're just kept to show off. They don't eat them. They don't make them do farm work. They're not dairy cows. Maasai giraffes. So their pattern is really messy. And they are 16 to 18 feet tall. The tallest one is going to be their cousin, the reticulated giraffe, and they're about 20 feet tall, and they have a very clean pattern. The life of a giraffe is spent on foot and eating, mostly. They don't like to sleep. They doze off here and there, maybe adds up to 30 minutes a day. For the most part of their day, they are eating. An adaptation that they have to help them is a grayish purple tongue. So we'll go ahead and pull up a little bit more. Beautiful view of this guy on the right. Oh, a little bit more actually. There we go. We're gonna see lots of elephants today. This guy is the biggest. He's the only full-grown adult male. So he weighs around 12,000 pounds, which makes them, of course, the largest land animals. Females weigh about 8,000 pounds, and either one is gonna be from 8 to 14 feet tall. The babies are gonna spend a lot of time under the bigger elephants because they have sensitive skin. All elephants do. And the babies don't really know how to protect their skin quite yet. So while they can, they'll stay under the bigger elephants to stay safe. Flapping their ears there, it's gonna help them to cool down about 15 degrees because they're exposing those sensitive blood vessels to the wind. And now guys, we're surrounded by cows. The ones next to us, though, they're the ones that have spots. So in Africa, they're not worth as much as the 2 that are a little bit further out that don't have spots. Their horns are gonna weigh 25 to 40 pounds combined. The inside of the horn is like a honeycomb, and they have blood vessels in there, so it's gonna help them to cool down. That's also where their sinus cavities are, so whenever they have a cold, you're gonna find them with their heads tilted in some way to relieve some of that sinus pressure. They're a lot bigger than their cousins, and also, like I said, a lot more social. So should be 4 of them up there. There are 3 different kinds of zebras. We're seeing the plains zebra right now, and that's what's called the common zebra. So the babies, of course, don't have tusks. The adults will, and they sharpen those tusks just like the rhinos sharpen their horns. And as a burrowing animal, they're in their burrows backwards.
It's about lunchtime, so we're gonna go over to Yeti. I'm not really that hungry. I'm still pretty full from breakfast this morning, I think.
Yeah, I just kind of want a snack, really.
So we're gonna go there, and then we have a fast pass for Yeti after that. So we're gonna be right over in this area. So we just thought we would go ahead and eat there.
She has an owl.
Ooh.
She has a great horned owl.
I can't.
Give yourself a pat on the back. You got that one. Good job, guys. Why would she be called?
Pat yourself on the back, Brett.
Anybody have any guess? What? Oh, I got it?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, her horn's on the top. So a lot of people think that that is her ears. It's actually not. Tuesday's ears are on the side of her head, just like ours. Those are just feathers. Out in the wild, there's not a lot of circular things. She's sitting up in a tree, there's gonna be branches, there's gonna be leaves, twigs. I can't really think of anything just a circle that would be out in the wild. So this really helps her camouflage. If she turns her head a little bit, it kind of looks like a twig or a branch. Now, if Tuesday's sitting and being really camouflaged in the wild, trying to find, you know, maybe some prey, what would she need to catch her prey with? Anybody have any guesses? Yes, her talons. Anybody eat a Mickey waffle this morning? Any Mickey waffle eaters out there? Yes, thank you, Mickey waffle. Now, what did you eat your Mickey waffle with? Syrup. I love that. Yes, syrup. That's the perfect way to eat it. Now, what did you use to eat your waffle and syrup? A fork. Yeah, that's the answer I was looking for.
You excited, Briette?
Yes. It smells so good. I was just smelling it.
So we just got the honey chicken, and we didn't get the white rice because I wanted a side of fried rice, and you can't just sub out the white rice for fried rice with that meal.
And I didn't want to waste it because neither one of us are going to eat it, so I didn't want to just get it and throw it away.
Yeah.
So I just did not even put it in there. We still had to pay for it, technically. Ooh, that smells good too.
It's mine. Get away.
I don't even like rice. You can have it.
So we're about to dig in.
Go figure. We're at Yak and Yeti.
Yep. Shocker.
But it's just, this is just a snack. We're just going to share it just to have something. And we're gonna eat probably something a little later before we head out. We're just gonna, this is gonna be a little snacky, eaty trip.
We just left Yak and Yeti, and we heard all this commotion going on over here. Some monkeys are like super noisy today.
They're usually pretty noisy, but I always forget how noisy exactly until I'm near them and I'm like, good God almighty, they're
Both of them are like acting a fool.
I saw them.
What do you think they're singing?
The monkey song.
Ready to head to Yeti? You ready, Yeti?
I'm ready, Yeti.
We're ready, Yeti.
We are ready.
Everybody knows this is my favorite. Everybody's been talking up Flight of Passage. We'll see how that holds up later this week, but
So excited.
for now, this is still the greatest. Yeah, I made the board, y'all. Check it out. They knew this was my favorite, and they put me on the board.
Oh, they did!
Yeah, you were trying to rush me and ruin my moment. You're ruining my moment, Britt. Killing my buzz.
Well, I don't think I can lie. What was it?
I don't know, because I couldn't read it all. I just saw my name.
I'm sorry.
Row number 1.
I like to get the front row, the back row, or the middle row, or the third row, or the 10th row, or the 6th row, or the 5th row. I like all the rows. Actually, I just love to try some up. It's like I thought I wanted to be in front row because I love to see all the flowers. I like to have them in front of me. But then I think, wow, the middle's really good. The back's really pretty. The front is just pretty. I like the front. It's just pretty. You see nothing in front of you. I don't know that it's like the most group.
Alright.
Ready, Yeti? I feel naked
Ready,
without
Yeti.
my ears on already. I have cute sunglasses on.
So there's that.
Yeah! Oh, it's so pretty already. Yeti. So bright.
Alright, now I can see.
Okay, picture time. I love it.
Best ride ever. Never does when we get up here. I don't ever know what happens to it. Here we go. Got the giggles. You had the giggles.
So we just got off of the Yeti and it's amazing. I love it
My favorite still.
so much. I mean, every time I'm on it, I'm thinking, oh my God, this ride is amazing.
It's like impossible to not get off there and like have this just childish grin on.
I know, it's so awesome. But anyways, I wanted to show y'all the gift shop. I don't know what's happening, but it's like empty almost. Like there's almost nothing. I mean, like there's stuff on the walls, of course, but as far as like everything that's in it, like there's usually a lot of like posts and stuff with a lot of stuff in the middle, but look at all this. It's just all this is empty, and there's usually a ton of stuff, and there's just all this empty space, and it's just really weird. I don't know.
Question for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where'd you get your rose gold ears?
I actually make them. I'm an ear maker. I have a shop called Main Street Ears.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Those
so
look really good.
thank you. I make them. So I don't know where a kiosk is. I don't think Jared does either, and I don't really feel like going and hunting one down. So we are going to just try to make a fast pass on our My Disney Experience, because you can do that too. We've used one for Navi River. We've used one for the safari, and now we've used our last one for this. So now we've used all 3 of them.
There's like a bunch available for dinosaur.
No. There was this little girls that were getting on the ride, getting on Yeti behind us.
River Rapids too.
No. Chafin's not on my agenda today. There's some little girls getting on the ride behind us, and they were so scared because they were thinking it was going to be scary like Dinosaur was, and they were behind us, and I turned around and I said, trust me, it's not as scary as Dinosaur. And her mom said, well, they all cried on Dinosaur. I said, I'm 26 and I cry on Dinosaur. I hate it.
There's nothing unless you want to do Yeti again, but that's not till like 4 o'clock, and it's only 2:15.
I want to do Yeti again.
It's like 2 hours from now.
That's okay.
Today's a really good day because we got back-to-back Expedition Everest fast passes. We used up all of our 3, and so we happened to check, and there was another fast pass available for Yeti, so we get to jump on it again. Britt made the board this time. Last time it was wonderful. Go Britt. This good day just got better because as soon as we get off of here, as soon as we get off of this, we got like 20 minutes and we have another fast pass for the ride. Again, 3 times, one day. Who in the world would take pictures on a roller coaster with a DSLR? Britt, that's who. She's all snappy. Can't wait to see the show down there later this week. So, 3rd Expedition Everest fast pass in a row. Go Britt. This is still the best. Every time. Every time. A 4th.
No, we don't keep putting the same clip in over and over and over again. This is our fifth back.
It's a dream come true, y'all. A dream.
It's like nobody else is even here.
Magical moments. So many magical moments. So we just got off the Yeti for the last time today, and I think our day is basically over at Animal Kingdom, because anything you'll notice different about Britt? She's earless.
Naked.
Anytime she doesn't have ears on at the park, she feels naked. So basically what happened...
Like, I don't want anybody to look at mine.
Don't look.
It's like I might buy some just to walk out of the park.
She left them inside a little pocket on the train for the Yeti.
For someone to take off.
Yeah, seriously. Like, we got right off. We like walked out of the gift shop, and Britt was like, oh my god, I don't have my ears. And so we like immediately let them know that they were missing, and they checked all 5. For future reference, there's 5 carts that go around on Yeti, so we had to wait and make sure all 5 of them to go through and them to check, and they were already gone.
So the person that got right on
after us said, ooh, ears.
That seems to be the theme with us.
Yeah.
Is the person that gets right off is the person that doesn't like to be very honest.
Congratulations, somebody got a free pair of Main Street ears.
It's okay, I make them. It's okay. I love those. Those are my favorite pair, are my rose gold ears.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to have them for my trip here, because we've got 8 days left. And I wanted to...
And your glasses match.
Yeah, and I really wanted to have those.
But, anyways, just ears.
Just ears.
But
better than the camera. We always lose something. So now we are headed out of the park, earless. Camera intact.
Check. It's a win at
Animal Kingdom eats everything.
Leaving with your camera is a win for us at Animal Kingdom though.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go back to our room, get freshened up a little bit, get changed, because we're going to the Halloween party tonight.
I know.
We both keep almost saying Christmas party, because that's the only party we've been to at Disney is Christmas party.
We're gonna change tonight. The Halloween party.
Bum bum
We've never been to a
bum.
Halloween party before.
I know, it's gonna be fun.
When we first moved to Arkansas, but that's it.
Next time we see y'all, we'll probably be back at our resort.
Bye.
Bye.